I mean, when you talk about kind of getting ready for your senior year, what are some of the things you're working on? What do you want to get better at over these next month or so before camp starts?
Just a little thing, speed, strength, and keep my footwork.
I mean, I haven't had a chance to talk to you since you committed. Just, what went into that decision and how happy are you to have that over with?
It's a lot. The location is right down the street, and I love what they got going on in the program. So I'm real comfortable with this.
What's the relationship like with Coach Locke?
I got a real good relationship with Coach Locke.
I mean, what makes him stand out?
His intensity. He's real intense.
Going to get big arms like his sometimes?
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, what did you want to... You didn't need to camp. You're already committed. I mean, why come out and camp other than it's just down the street?
Yeah, it's down the street, and I just wanted to get some work in with Coach Locke.
It seemed like you guys were having a lot of fun out there today.
Yep.
Is he like, what's his personality like? Like, what do you like about him? What stands out about him from a character perspective?
He's intense, but
once again,
still
coaches,
around, still play around, he's still funny.
What do you stand to learn from a camp like today? What did he teach you? What did you learn maybe from other running backs that you participated with?
It's drills, drill work, that's all I learned.
Recruiting-wise, it seems like Ohio State might end up with a 3-back class. Is that what they've communicated to you?
They communicated 2-back, but if anything happens, anything happens.
I mean, some guys might shy away from that. I mean, what is your opinion of having multiple backs in the same class?
I'm not worried about that. I'm here. You understand?
I'm sorry if you've been asked about this, but I mean, what was kind of the final selling point in terms from Coach Locklyn that you're like, yeah, I want to join this guy?
Yeah, it was Coach Locke. I like Coach Locke a lot. I like our relationship, and the location of the school is right down the road.
What about Coach Locke? Kind of, what is your impression of him? What does he do well that you're like, okay, yeah, this is the program I want to be a part of?
He coaches you hard. You get coached hard.
Yeah. You committed right after the visit. I mean, when you came down here, was there a thought process that you could commit? Did you come down with an open mind, or did you kind of have a feeling that this was going to be the weekend that you were going to commit?
I came down with an open mind. I didn't know if I was going to commit, really. But then I got here. I felt the family atmosphere with the players and the coaches.
What was that moment like for you, talking to the coaches, telling them that you were going to commit, telling your family? Just what was that like for you?
It was great. I had my mom, my dad, all my brothers in the room, so yeah, it was a nice experience.
What was their reaction?
Well, everybody already knew except Coach Dave, because they were pretty excited.
So what was Coach Locke's reaction?
He was excited too.
When you think of just the comment or just an Ohio State back, whether it's physicality, like what are the first things that come to mind when you think of an Ohio State running back?
Speed and power.
Yeah.
Sean and Trey, got it.
Yeah. Is that something that, you feel like you have to, work on, or is that something that you're like, yeah, that's the kind of back I am. I'm just going to be next in line in Ohio State?
I think that's the kind of back I am, but you can always improve on it.
Yeah. Well, what are kind of a few of those things that you're like, yeah, I need to work on, like over the course of the next few months or whatever?
Just everything. Make sure I keep all the details, ball security, everything.
Yeah.
What did Coach Locke tell you that he likes about your game? Is it, you're running between the tackles, your speed? What does he like about you?
He said he liked my right out the backfield hands, and he liked that I'm in between the tackles.
What's kind of your main, obviously as an in-state kid committed to this class, what's your pitch now to other recruits and be like, this is why you should join Ohio State's 2025 class?
It's a real family atmosphere. Like, everybody gets along, everybody talk to each other, everybody know each other.
Who would you say you are
Once
most
again, any coaches
comparable
next
to?
cards, please
Whether it's a
block
college
those.
running back or whether it's an NFL running back, who do you want to play like?
Please bring it to the block.
I've always looked up to Bo Jackson, watching his films, all that, yeah.
Do you, that's funny. Do you think that your play style can mirror his from a physical perspective and just the way that he, really imposed people on the football field?
Yeah,
Is that kind of what you want to grow into?
Yeah, I think I can. I think with the speed and the power that he has, I think I could manipulate that.
Who are the main guys that you're talking to right now to join this class?
I'm really talking to everybody through Instagram and all the commits.
Any guys that you want to join the class? Anybody at the top of your list?
Not in particular.
I'm sorry if you already got asked this, but coming up here as a recruit or as a commit, what did you want to show today? What did you want to get out of this experience?
It wasn't nothing to show, nothing to prove. I just wanted to do some work in with his ball.
How did you feel like that went? Obviously, he's still relatively new here, but he seems to bring up a little bit of a different energy than some of these camps in the past.
I feel like it went good, yeah.
Do you sense that energy? When you're out with him,
Yeah, I feel his intense energy.
He's different than other guys, though, right? Kind of how would you explain his coaching than some of the other running back coaches may have worked with in the past?
It's just intense, like go, go, go.
Did you talk to Coach Locklyn when he was at Oregon?
I did.
Okay. So when didn't he did Oregon get involved in that? Like roughly.
Around like after the season, like not too far after the season.
Okay, so I mean, was he kind of the same guy that he is now? Like, so just in the new uniform, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys obviously added Isaiah to the class, and there's no secret they would like to add another one. What are your thoughts on being in a class with 3 different running backs like that?
I have no problem getting the class good.
What do you like about Isaiah?
I don't really know Isaiah.
You don't know Isaiah?
Yeah,
you never met him?
No.
Just DM him in person. Oh, okay.
When you committed, who were some of the guys that reached out to you? You heard from anybody in particular about after the commitment?
Not really. A couple linebackers. Tavion reached out.